Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to Wartales. It is a semi-open world mercenary company RPG. I say semi-open world because you can either have like a adaptive difficulty and explore the world as you want and everything will scale up, or it is kind of region locked, so every region is harder than the last, and so once you get over a certain level threshold, then you can move on to the next one. Or you can go back to a region that's much easier and, you know, kind of tootle around there. Get some extra resources and just kind of stomp. So, it plays out between exploring the world and then turn-based fights. And so we currently have a party of 4 fighting 2 hoodlums that I'm going to have to kind of figure out. But before we go too much further, thank you to Shiro Games and Shiro, well, I guess it actually is just Shiro Games for sponsoring this video. They made it themselves and published it. So, let's get in here. So we got a hoodlum. What we want to do is, who's first? This guy. How these characters work. Critical hit. Triggers if it lands a crit. So this character needs a much higher crit chance. Oh, I should have thought of that when specifically building them right from the get-go. Oh well. So I'm just going to move my Hammerman in. He does 5 damage to all enemies in an area and does extra damage to armor. Okay, when you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. Engaged units can only attack the engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this. Yes. So that's what I will do. So let's end Wedge's turn, and we're going to move just Jesse in and go for an attack. I think both of these characters have sweep, so I have to be a little bit careful about this. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill him. At least not yet. And of course he's got a poison dagger. Why does everybody have a poison dagger in this universe? Okay, spear. 3 to 4 damage. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to take him out with that. So instead we're going to move him up. And we are going to guarantee that this archer can do nothing. I probably should have engaged this guy with the swordsman. Because Biggs has got a shield and can taunt, which weakens an enemy. Would have actually made it much easier on me. Okay. What is my spear range? Reasonably far. I'm going to try here. Yeah, so the damage is doubled. Cool. Yeah, on my first iteration of this, I tried using a, let's see. I tried using an archer, and I honestly didn't care too much for it. I thought it was very okay. That's ghoulish. Holy smokes. I know there's some kill animations, but the whole pitchfork to the gut is actually like a deep-seated fear of mine. I know it's nothing to really worry about, because, you know, at what point am I ever going to get speared in the gut? But I've seen it happen in enough, like, movies and video games and stuff that, like, I have a very, like, ugh reaction whenever I see it happen. Alright, so all we need to do is just get over here. And let's see, do we have anything else? I can move a little bit. Poison's kind of annoying, but at least this way I shouldn't have to fund too much. I probably should have... Oh, no, I don't think I could have skipped his turn. Let's get her in. Okay, good. Yeah, we can get a nice flank. 9 damage to all units in the area. Oh! Oh, boy! I don't know if they're supposed to be screaming, but that looked horrifying. Okay, so we've got some corpses. I don't think we're going to take that. And we have... His armor is damaged. Just, I guess repair all. It's fine. And our spearman is leveled up. Let's see. So what do we have? Every time this unit ends their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged in combat, no. Kills an enemy, maybe. Here we go. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and not engaged in combat, you gain 1, oh, I forget what that's called. Is it Valor? It's whatever the AP is, which is really useful. So here's the thing. Oh. Well, yeah, I could level up my crit by 2%. I'd like to level up my strength, but if you notice I only get to choose a couple of these. So yeah, I guess we'll go for crit chance. There's a knowledge thing here that I can get that is specifically called career plans. You can spend influence to add an extra point to aptitude when leveling up, and it's pretty cheap too, which would be very worthwhile. Okay, so we do also get a dagger, but we don't have any characters that really benefit from that. So I think we're just going to wander around for the time being. We also want to grab these resources. So other things to note as we kind of wander, we have a fatigue meter. So this goes down over the course of the day as we're just walking around. And then we have to take a pause and eat and rest and heal and all that jazz. So we can't just immediately... How would I describe it? We can't just walk around freely. We do have to worry about the survival elements of this game. From my perspective, I don't need to worry about it as much. I turned the survival aspect down just so we don't have to fiddle with it today. But I kept the combat high because, you know, keep the challenge. Should have probably checked to see if there's a... let's see, what was I going to say? Well, we have our first town over here. You know what? We might actually be able to get something useful from it. Sometimes you can get, like, mercenary quests.
Might you be looking for work? Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers.
Oh. So, here are the other quests. So I can take 3. Leolhar's squad is responsible for countless cattle thefts in the area. Outraged farmers have decided to raise money in order to put an end to these crimes. Sure, that's easy. And then we also have desperate refugees. Bandits have been attacking caravans and travelers along the roads. This must end now, and merchants will refuse to travel through Tiltrin. Okay, so there's a backdrop of war as part of this, but it's not in this nation, interestingly enough. It's actually elsewhere entirely, and we're just having mercenaries, refugees come in. And apparently the refugees aren't particularly welcome and are being, I'm not going to say like abused and hunted down, but I think they're actually getting chased out of the country, and so many of them are resorting to banditry. It's an interesting, and not wholly unusual setting. It is one of those where it is an immediate moral quandary that I don't think I can, like, personally work my way through, if that makes sense. Like, it's a little too close to home, and there's always that question of, like, how do you judge this thing which you yourself have limited skin in the game? And I know a lot of people are maybe more opinionated than me, but it's one of those that, like, thinking about the decisions I'm going to make in this are a... Oh, right, I can run. Wolves! Thinking about what I'm going to do as part of this game is actually a little bit more complex than it would be in, like, more, I'm gonna say, like, happy-go-lucky RPG. Let's see. Move Jesse up. Rufus here. I don't think we have any characters that do bonus anything based on, Oh, wait. Actually, we want to have Rufus there. Here's why. Oh, what was I going to do? What was I going to say, and how am I going to say this? Move Biggs here. I think I know how I want to handle this. I think I want to go right here. Hit the wolf. And turn. But yeah, more charming RPGs tend to not force you to think about these things. Okay, knocks a target back by a tile. Or it just dies. Alright, well that also solves the problem. Let's see. Unfortunately, I think that was the wrong wolf. That's fine. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? It's gonna fight Biggs? Not a big deal. I just have to make sure I don't hit Biggs as part of this. I think shouldn't be a problem. We do a ton of damage. One of the things about this game that is kind of neat is as soon as you kill your first enemy, you get a bonus damage thing called galvanization. Oh, so we get a bonus. So we're currently galvanized, so we do 50% more damage than normal. Okay, and that's not going to hit my ally no matter what. So we can just finish off the wolf, no problem. Alright. And this is why I got all the raw materials. In retrospect, maybe that was a little bit overkill to buy that much, but at least now we don't have to worry about repairs ever. We're going to maybe want to think about getting some food. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go grab, oh gosh, let's grab some wood. There's random resources that I want to snag. Because the crafting system... let's see, I could also go fishing, but I don't think I feel like it. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh, but it's like barely any mushrooms. Let's also stay on the path and not exhaust ourselves, because we move faster on a main road. And we can also loot these random things. Be a good idea for me to try and figure out... Oops, no, go back. Perfect. That's a lot of leather too, dang. We also want to keep our eye out for metal, specifically iron, because that's how we craft a lot of our extra items and equipment. What is this? I have no idea. Oh no. I'm just gonna get so sidetracked. We've got some wood, got some plants, and we've got some more iron. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it to go grab this stuff. And as I explore, I get more knowledge points that I can use. But I do want to head back to the path at some point. Well, we'll fight some pigs instead. I'll take it. Because I've got more than enough resources to effectively handle almost all of my problems. Alright, so how are we doing this one? Once again, it seems like kind of the spear business is a good idea. Okay, so we got 2 turns first. Because I'm gonna lose my... If I go here, I can engage. And probably not get hit. So we'll start with him, do a protective strike. This is the first boar. Okay, so that's the first boar. So that gives me a little bit more time. Let's see. Do I do anything else? No, I don't want to do a weakening blow. So let's end turn. And then it's his turn. So why don't we... Oh... Ain't gonna work. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go here. We're just gonna stick the pig. We don't kill it. I'll have to boost my damage a little bit. That actually would have been just as valuable. But luckily my guard is absurdly high. Okay, you're up next. And do we just taunt it? Yeah, why not? Alright, end turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna make it so none of these piggies can do damage to me. Yeah. I don't have the range. It's fine. Alright, end turn. So I think the only character that hasn't leveled up yet, unfortunately at the moment, is Biggs. Who's first? Oh, looks like this piggy is. Well, that's fine. Because that gets them Fury and me Galvanization. Okay. So we've supported it. Or supported him? Engage in combat next to 2 free allies. Damage reduced. Oh. Okay. Well, we have Weakening Blow, but do I feel like doing it? Actually, maybe not. Because I think I'm just going to move him here for the bonus damage. End his turn. Get us that bonus point. Move back in. Slice him up. Let's see. Do you want to let them flee? No. There is a perk, like an actual bonus, if I specifically do let them flee. But I don't feel like that at the moment. I want as many bits as I possibly can get. Alright. Let's repair. And Biggs finally levels up. Unfortunately... please, there's the strength. So willpower... Oh. So willpower gives me morale in combat. And makes it so they survive an attack. Which is good. But interestingly enough, yeah, willpower controls both crit and overall morale. But you can just spec specifically for critical hit if you want to. Interesting. I think I'm just going to use career plans, go for a double strength. Because that base damage is good. So, unit and all allies in the area gain protection. Let's see. 6 to 8 damage implies destabilization, which wrecks their guard. Or Swordsmaster, 7 damage to all units in the area 2 times. I think we're just going to have too much of a, like, brawly group. So I think I'm just going to go for the fighter with the destabilization. Now all I need to do is get sufficient money that I can actually buy equipment for these characters. We'll work on that. I'll have to keep an eye out for trading caravans. Are those bandits? I have no idea.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Oh, okay. Hollowed Strike. Damage, 80 damage to all the units in the area. If it hits several units, it creates a fire under them. Whoa. And then we also have Outlaw's Layered Armor. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a lot more money than I currently have. Let's sell all of our old junk. I don't have too much that's worth anything, unfortunately. I got 226. I think the sword is more valuable than the armor, but that armor is really good. Yeah. Let's see, what else could I sell? Because I could sell some of my bread. Sell the mushrooms. I could sell all of the comfreys. There we go. I'm now poor, but I think that's fine. So let's go to Biggs, because he needs some equipment. And now he's got a very sick sword. And who are these people? Random bandits? Desperate refugees. Oh, this is the group that I was going to actually hunt down. Bandits have been attacking caravans and travelers along the roads. Must end now, or the merchants will refuse to travel through Tiltrin. I feel kind of bad about this, because, like, clearly there's got to be a better humanitarian solution to this, but unfortunately, I don't think that's how this game works, at least as far as my characters are concerned. So the one problem is my Hallowed Blade is not going to be particularly useful here. Let's see. I'm going to put her there, swap them, move them. Okay, so who goes first? He does. Useful. I think I'm just gonna hit him for 10. Yeah, being able to set some things on fire would actually be pretty nice. Alright, who's up next? Her. If only I could get her to move back, like, a smidge more. Oh well. I might actually be able to put him here so he can actually hit both of them. Because that actually would be very helpful. I don't know if I quite have the range, though. Oh well. For now, though, die. Yeah, my entire goal at the moment is just to engage most of them in melee. Can't quite. Is there another thing? What is that? What is this? Oh, spear throw. But yeah, the archers are completely useless in melee combat, which is super nice for me. Let's see. No, I'm not going to be able to kill the hoodlum like this. But I can get close. Oh, no. Never mind. We get a crit. Once again with the gut stab. Dang. Let's see. And I'm just going to move right here so we are hopefully benefiting both of them. Alas, no dice. Okay, we have Weakening Blow. Actually, if I do a Protective Strike, we can then do Wrath. So we've unlocked the trait Glorious. Do I want to let them run? No. I'm unfortunately a merciless person at the moment. And do I get him with a weakening blow? Absolutely. Dang. That was a nice triple. Would have been nice to do Wrath again, but I guess it's got a cooldown. Well, we get some armor.
Please, have mercy, good sirs. Have mercy on us. We didn't attack you to hurt you, believe me. We only wanted to scare you, so that you would hand over your crowns. Please, don't hurt me. It was wrong and we knew it. But Gothenburg requires so much gold to cross the border that we had no other choice. We have no other choice but to rob travelers.
Well, this kind of sucks, and this is what I was talking about with that whole moral quandary that I'm stuck on. Especially because I have no fourth option of just, like, let them go, because my answers are give a border pass, don't have one of those. Give a lot of money, don't have that either. Execute. Kind of dark. Okay, so let's take a look. I don't necessarily, do we want to help them with the pigs? Sure, let's help with the pigs, and then let's actually go pick up a, mission. I'm kind of curious.
If you are so inclined, you could give us a hand. But if you're just loitering about, be on your way. We'll make do.
Wait, what the pigs?
You there. If you are
I'm gonna, okay. I could also attack them, but we're not doing that. We're just gonna fight the boars. When it said attack in combat, I was like, does that include me? Or, like, me attacking them directly? Okay, so we have important characters, and, well, I mean, this is a really solid situation. Okay, so we have to protect Captain Macard. Well, that's easy enough. Now, it does look like we have a couple more units than normal. Okay, Jesse, Rufus. Oh, wait. Oh, that's a random foot soldier. Oh, that would do it. I don't know, we'll just figure it out. Okay, so who is my best bet at the moment? Because I think the foot soldier is just going to go for that boar. I like those free points, but I also want to see if I can set a pig on fire. Because if I can get that, I'm going to be in an interesting... Oh. I'm going to be in an interesting position. Got it anyway. Okay. Music is great. Like, it's very much... How would I describe it? It is very much mercenary troop music. In a way that I am seriously enjoying. Okay. Oh, because I couldn't have squeezed through that gap. Weird. Really? I guess I'll just hit the boar. Dang. I was hoping I could get a twofer there. Well, we'll be able to get it on our next round. She might just kill him instead. Honestly, though, could be worse. Okay, don't hit my own ally. Big's got Fury, but I've got Riposte. Okay, anything else I want to do? No. Yeah, he'll just go after Wedge. Wedge is fine. Okay, good old protective strike. Let's see, we do have a spare point. Yeah, let's just get rid of the pig. Oh, we didn't get galvanization earlier. Huh. Wonder why. Now, I could do a weakening blow, but I think we're fine. Alright, so that pig is gonna keep fighting there. New round is starting. So who needs the help the most? Okay, they're demoralized. Do I want to let them flee? No. I don't do that. Not today, anyway. Not against pigs. Don't you dare kill my pig. I think we want Jessie to snag the kill if we can. Because her axe... Like, if we can get her axe to do even more damage, it's going to be pretty great. Rufus got the level. Oh, and Demon Lord leveled up, too. Sick. Okay, so Pikemen. Spear Wall. Targets a specific area. When an enemy enters the area, performs an attack of opportunity and then stops them in their tracks. Doesn't stop elites. Fury to all allies in the area, or 5 damage to all units in the area, bleeding to the first unit hit. Ooh, those are tough. I don't think I want Spear Wall. The question is, do we want the bonus damage, or do we want the 5 damage plus bleeding? I'm gonna go for Herald. Piercing Shot seems kind of okay, but being able to boost my allies seems really worthwhile. I feel like I'm just gonna be boosting this guy's crit non-stop. I'll have to... Oh. Let's... go over here. I want to take a look at Rufus real quick. Because we can give him the jacket at the very least, so he's not using the angler's rags. Oh, we're fatigued. That's why I can't do anything.
Stand back, peasants! These valuable commodities are only for those who can afford them.
Let's see, Rusty Glaive. Yeah, it's worse than what I've got. Unfortunately, can't do anything else. I don't like his vibes. But yeah, I don't want to get wanted. And he did have some nice things on him, but is what it is. Oh, right, the horse leveled up. What do we do with the horse? I think we just get to level up something basic. Willpower? Movement? I don't know, I guess I'll give it willpower. I don't know why we keep getting willpower as an option, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's bring in our Tinker for a second. Select our Tinker. Okay, so we haven't made a fishhook yet. I can also make a cooking pot. Ooh. And a camp chest. Oh, assigned thief. Launder the items stolen during rests, little by little. Interesting. But yeah, let's craft that cooking pot. Because that gets us some extra stuff. Let's actually take a look at our knowledge points. So, movement speed in the world increased by 5%. That's not a bad idea. Wages lower. Let's go for rationing for the time being. Let's see. Carrying capacity up. Smooth talk. Reduced recruitment costs and companions reduced. Max valor points. Objectives to the map. Suspicion meter depletes faster. Can eat human corpses. What do we have here? We can learn saddlebags. That might not be a bad move. Oh, we made this cooking pot, but there's another one. We don't have enough stuff for that, though. So, yeah, one of the main features of this game that I haven't really talked about or shown off is the camp is like a very customizable thing. Like, you can really expand what goes into it. I think I'm probably going to save that learning point for now and spend it on something else. Let's see. Yeah, the carrying capacity is kind of tempting. Well, let's go for the endurance training for now. We'll want to scale up. We can also do that, but we can't do anything with it at the moment. Okay. So do we want to make some more parts, or do we want to go for more happiness? Ooh, nope. We want the happiness. At least until we hit 15. Because once we get up to 15, any point above gains 5 influence per happiness point. Whoa. That'd be nice. But we want to get up to 15 happiness because EXP gains increased. Okay. So, should have 4 companions resting here. Let's eat those carcasses. And the 2 wolves, and we don't have to pay at least for a little while. Wages will be due probably in a rest or 2. Rest before next wages. Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's go get our money. Oh, the cooking gear is kind of expensive. Or not expensive, but it's kind of big, so it's going to sit in our inventory. It's probably worth it just to cut down on our food requirements. But something to keep in mind in the long term. Actually, do we want to do the Sinister Cave while we're here? Yeah, there's no reason not to. At this point, I am more than decked out. We're still lacking some weapons, but that's about it.
I hate having to strong-arm the farmers, but we have no other choice. The citizens of Tiltron refuse to hire us or share their resources with us.
To think that 4 years ago, Bertram and I spent our days driving oxen. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Ah, mercenaries. Did Fergus send you to help us? Roland hired you to kill me. I beg of you, don't do this. We do not enjoy bullying the farmers, you know. We have no choice if we want to survive. Rovand is the one who must die. I will match his offer. In fact, I can pay you more. And you would be doing a good deed. Once he is gone, the farmers of Tiltron will have no one to protect them. We won't have to force them to share their resources with us. Kill the captain. It's the only solution.
I'm just gonna leave for now. Now that I'm thinking about it, that one's kind of scuffed. Oh, we don't have a thief, do we? Well, Rufus, yeah, you know what? No. Jesse seems more thiefy. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm really bad at this. There we go. But I guess we got it. Alright. Take all of these. Well, that's a lot of iron. Let's see. And I don't think there's anything else here. If I hold Alt, you can actually show up a highlight. So I want to go talk to Rufus. Figure out where they are. I know there's a refugee leader somewhere around here. And seeing as this seems to be a somewhat pivotal plot point to engage with, I should probably go in slightly forewarned and forearmed. Rather than just knee-jerk killing them just because the first person I talked to said to. Because that, you know, that's a little not great. Yeah, let's go back to Stromcap. Plus, oh, damn, it's fine. Let's go back to Stromcap because we can go to the inn and get a bunch of money.
Might you be looking for work? Our role is here is your reward.
So, Bounty 1. Let's see, Pedramine. Sure. Do I want to try and do this one? Tomb of the Ancients in the region. Average. And hard. Next contract in 9 hours. So let's stop with that and let's maybe talk to the informant.
You. Yeah, you. You looking for work?
I can give you tips and point you toward the best missions. The kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the Mercenary Guild has to offer.
Someone needs help in the abandoned tower. At least that's what he's screaming out the window.
I thought you might be interested. Anything else I can do for you?
So I'm just going to leave. I think that's good enough for now. So why don't we head over to... We have the town hall. With Lady Maris Gontrad.
Are you mercenaries? I'll have you know that we do not take kindly to refugees in these parts. Why, you ask? Because they have overrun our streets and are now taking to the roads. Erdogan is sending our way anything with legs and a mouth that cannot wield a sword. You have your work cut out for you. There is no lack of honest folk in need of help to fend off the refugee menace.
Alright. I guess she didn't really have... I mean, she had stuff to say, but it's stuff that I'm not super comfortable with. Let's see. So we have our novice blacksmith. We don't need another, so can I make anything? Because we can make a throwing sickle, a throwing knife, a throwing hatchet, a targe. We should make the targe. Oh. Metal plates are heating. Press left click when a plate is red hot to forge your item. When it sparks to forge an item of superior quality, hit all the plates at the right time to forge an item of exceptional quality. Okay. Superior quality item. Well, that's pretty good. I would like to make more of those, but I don't think I can. Why don't we, make one of everything? Oh, that just gets us some basic EXP, but I might as well. And we did pick up a knowledge point. So, if we take a look at this, saddlebag, some other stuff. But look here, pony plate, blacksmith apprentice set. Armor, brigadine. To some degree, I think we want blacksmith set 1. Yeah, there's also the reinforced buckler, but I don't know if we have the capacity for that. Whereas this way, I could potentially make a good weapon. Seeing as we're kind of low on that. We might have to go get some more iron. Some more iron? Yeah. Or find a place that sells it. Okay, we also get some more knowledge for that. Nice. And yeah, let's make some rags. Yeah, it's just superior quality. Making the actual, like, really high tier stuff is going to be a little annoying. Craft wants to reveal the superior set in the compendium. Oh. Okay, well, let's talk to him.
You can use my anvil.
Because he does also have...
repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
I'm just gonna sell all of my consumable items. Right now we need the money more than anything else. Alright, anything else to do? Oh, we do have this. Sellable item. Sure, why not? I think both of these are. Maybe they're useful, maybe they're not. So I might also check the market just in case I can buy some iron. I might have to just go mine the stuff myself, but maybe I'll get lucky.
Come! Take a look at my wares!
Barber kit, woolen cloth, pottery. Oh, these trade goods. So I can bring them elsewhere. Leather, fish oil, hemp. We might want to buy some of that stuff, but we can do it later. Let's see, who else do we have to interact with? The Drace.
Please, can you spare some food?
Sure.
Thank you so much. I will pray for you.
For a few crowns, I can polish your armor. Please. I'm so hungry. Here we go. A little spit and polish here and there. Done. So shiny I could go blind just looking at it. Thank you for all the money. It will be well spent.
Stole 20 and took off. Absolutely rude. But whatever. I'll make it back.
You touch it, you buy it.
Okay, so it looks like she's just got food, and this guy's got food but meat this time around.
I understand there's a war in Eder.
Okay, don't care too much. I was hoping to buy some iron, but alas. Let's see, we do also have the apothecary clinic. Let's see, so we could craft here. Let's talk to them.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
Huh. Oils are kind of accessory things. It's not a consumable, is it? Good chance it's really good. Maybe it is? I don't know. That seems hard enough to get my hands on that I'd probably have to, I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Because, yeah, 10% crit chance would be really good. So, Rufus? Alchemist? I'll have to see what other professions we have. Currently, I don't know if alchemy is necessarily what I want to go for. We also don't have any fishers or anything of the sort. This person seems like a bandit. Come back. I wish to slay.
I can polish your armor for...
Oh, it's this guy.
You? How did you find me?
Threaten.
Oh, please don't hurt me.
I mean... Okay, so we have the stables here. I do have a lot of money, so I can maybe do some things. Also, I should probably take a look at Wedge before I go too far. Wedge needs a shield after all. So...
Although the war in Edarin has been a boon for my business, I cannot help but feel for my poor ponies. I can tell you aren't soldiers. Take them with you if you can. Otherwise, they would most likely end up dead on the battlefield through no fault of their own.
Okay, so we also have him. Do we have anything else that we can interact with? 3 ponies. I can inspect them. I'd probably buy him with Telleror.
When I think of how many people don't shell you what, buy a horse from us, and I'll throw in the horseshoes for free.
Sure. Oh, I see. So I talk to them. So I could adopt for 180. Well, I don't mind horses. 53 carrying capacity. Let's just inspect. 53. Oh, consumption. 653, 653, 653. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting to have too much. Strong and thick-skinned. Oh. Raised by boars. Willpower increased by 3 as long as they're next to a boar in the camp, but cowardly. Quick and confident. Alright, so I like this pony. I could actually get a couple. But I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. What are we going to call this one? Well, I guess its name is Destructicado, as opposed to Destructicador, but it's fine. So now we have a second pony. My carrying capacity has gone up tremendously. Oh, if the horseshoe fits, I forgot.
Please accept, for the eye's sake, use them on your new steed.
Sell it back to him like a complete monster. Nope. Alright, horseshoe. Movement speed in the world increased by 3%. Ooh.
Need a new companion?
I'm actually gonna snag that. Because we've got a second horse. Oh, losing it. Ah, it's more expensive, too. Well, we'll have to come back after I've accrued some more wealth. For now, let's go over this direction. This is where I started, yeah? I think it is. I'll grab my resources. Grab some more comfrey. I was hoping to find the, hemp. Also, Jesse. Oh, it's an enchantment. That's how that works. Oh, who are you?
Where's them refugees? We'll toss them out ourselves. We'll toss them all out. Yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How'd you know? You seers or something? Never mind. Leave us be. We've got refugees to clear out of Tiltron.
Yeah, goodbye. I mean, it's going to take me a little bit of effort to rid myself of them. But they look like they might actually have some equipment. They also look like they might be a little tougher. But honestly, I can work with tougher. Let's see. So who goes first? He does. We've got Jesse, we've got Wedge. Wedge is in a really good spot for starters. Put Rufus here. We want to have Biggs probably running and... yeah. Alright, this should work. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to knock these characters around that well, but it's fine. Okay, we have protection. Nah. I don't want to waste any of my stuff. We also have lightning, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay. How are we doing this next? Who's up? I'm gonna stand right here. And we're just gonna take a swing. Boy, that perk for the double damage on the first round is going to be real nice. Okay, got 2 rounds. I don't think I'm gonna be able to really do much of anything here. We do some damage, yeah. Okay. And next to a unit not engaged in combat should be fine. Gets me a temp armor point, or valor point. So let's roll in here, because we can do... She does have some guard, but I think I'm just going to do a taunt. And then a hallowed strike. Shield connoisseur. Ooh. Can I actually see what that does? Additional guard when holding a shield. Rad. Glorious. Chance to generate a valor point at the end of their turn. Ooh, I like that. Alright, and now I actually have to worry about that. It's fine. I guess who's up next? He is. I don't think we need to think about that too much. Or do we? Okay, Fury to all allies in the area. Interesting. That actually would be really good. Well, I don't have too much of a choice here. Can engage both of them. Heck yeah. This is what I was looking for. Okay, and we could go for an ovation, but I don't think we need to. Oh, that's morale. I see. Galvanized, and then enemies flee. Gotcha. So I could move in here, but I should probably be in a position to fight this guy. And just make sure I don't set my own units on fire. Yeah, let's do a destabilizing strike. Just kick him in the nuts. Alright, new round is starting. So let's go back to Jesse. Because Jesse, well galvanized. Oh, cannot rotate. Shoot. Let's see. If I do a rallying cry, it'll give me all of them. I don't know if we need it, though. Now we do. Let's do a rallying cry. It'll get all 3 of us. Or that only applies to allies. Dang. I was hoping it would apply to himself. Move here. Give her the royal poke. Oh. Eh, whatever. No biggie. Well, we have a wrath. Do I want to let them flee? No. No escape! Alright, so we get Beck to Corbin of the Guard. Strength, heavy strike skill. It's a heavy mace. I don't know if it's actually that good. Okay, let's go this direction. There's a place I'm trying to get to, but I think it's actually this way. Because that looks like a prison right there. I think we want to... No. We do want to go this direction. That's Stromcap. That's the stables. I don't know. We're just gonna wander around. Because we've got a... I think this is a salt mine. Yep. So what else do we got? Let's see. Frugality reduces wage. Yeah, let's pick that up before we go too far. Crowns earned after a battle are increased by 5%. Sure. I'm probably going to pick up as many of those perks as I can first. Crafting is nice, but not hugely important. We've got Lund Farm.
How could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla. Mad with grief, her father chased after them toward the mill. I hope he caught up with them. These thieves don't deserve to live.
Well, I don't know where the mill is, and that's not a quest. It'll probably be useful, all the same. Oh, no. Grab the wood. Yes. And I, of course, goofed it again by being too hasty. It's fine. I really like this game. It's a very... Okay. One thing I don't like about a lot of turn-based tactics games is they tend to be incredibly slow. Like, painfully so. And it's kind of uncomfortable playing them. Just because I'm there forever. Just, like, every single fight is just kind of its own unique slog. Whenever an attack hits several enemies, you gain 1. Gain deflection if engaged in combat, gain 1. Or engaged in combat. Instant base action. Valorous Chain would be cool. This could be kind of useful. I'm thinking defensive stance. But I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work with her. Okay, and then career plans. We could just go for the raw damage. Or we could go for the crit. I think I'm going to go for the... Ooh, that's a toughie. Nah, I think I'd rather just go for the raw damage over and over and over again. We just want to be able to one-shot things. And, well, crit could be kind of nice. I don't necessarily know if it's going to get us what we need. Okay, do we know anything else? No, not really. So I think I'm just going to use camp. Let's just eat the venison. Unfortunately, those extra horses are, a lot of food. It's fine. Okay, so we're now happy. So, we gain some extra influence, and we will now gain 15% extra EXP. Sick. Unfortunately, it doesn't... You don't go over the happiness camp. Or happiness cap, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, we should probably do an outro, but I wanted to get over to this quest, just because I thought it was also a good counterpoint to the whole, like, refugees are bad, blah, 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 blah. Do I have a lot of wood? I have some.
My parents were sheep farmers back in Edarin. When I brought them to this abandoned sheepfold, their tired faces lit up, and I saw hope in their eyes for the first time since we left. Unfortunately, we've just learned that this building belongs to a man called Wilbert. I would like to meet him and convince him to let us stay here. But I would feel safer if mercenaries such as you could escort me. The good people of Titran do not look kindly upon us refugees. I fear this Wilbert person might become violent or refuse to even listen to me. I am willing to give you all I have for my parents' safety.
Sure.
Oh, thank you. I will meet you there.
Oh, rad. That's next to my next quest. Cool. And there's a sack here, but I'm pretty sure that's stealing. Yeah, so let's not do that. I'm not a bad man. I mean, sometimes I am. Depends on the video game. Okay, and then we also have some resources to grab. I don't know if these respawn. I certainly hope they do. But I might not be able to. Anyway, so, I guess I should probably start doing some outro stuff while we finish off this quest and grab some resources. So, Wartales is out in 1.0 as of today. I don't know if there's going to be any post-launch support, but specifically it's feature complete, story complete, and added its 6th and final region. Specifically, the most recent one added was Alizar, which I don't know. I don't even know what region we're in. Tiltran country. And I'm not even sure if that's, like, part of a larger overarching region, or if it's kind of more individualized. Ooh. Different mine. Don't know what kind, either. Anyway, what else to say about it? Sorry, distracting myself with the iron. I guess I might as well alt-tab real quick and take a look. So the game is normally 35 bucks, but for the next, up until the April 24th, oh, let's go help with these boars, might as well. Up until April 24th, the game is down to, what is that? It's 25% off, so it's down to 26.
You could give us a hand. But if you just
Fight the wolves. I don't need to be yelled at here. But yeah, so it's down to 26.24, which I think is a very fine price for how big and honestly meaty this game is. My phrasing on that is maybe a little suspect, but whatever. Let's get Rufus in here. We don't need the extra points. I'm gonna knock this wolf into next Tuesday. Specifically so I can take... Oh, we're just gonna end turn. I'm not actually sure if Biggs is gonna be able to get in here and do what I want him to do. Nah, he ain't. It was worth a shot. Oh, that wolf is, not looking too good already. I mean, then again, we're in a much lower level zone compared to where I was earlier. Do I want to let them escape? No. Never. Escaping is for other people. Let's get in here. So what else is there? Well, one of the other cool bits about this is it actually has 4-player co-op. I'm not entirely sure how that functions, like if each character is just divvied out to a different character or what. But I could see that being the most ideal state for this game. I think that could be a lot of fun. Like if you had some friends to hang out with and you're chatting and you're making tactical decisions and whatnot. I've done that for certain other like CRPGs, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, take the money. I think we looted both of them. Cool. So let's go to Wilbert and finish this off.
Why refuse? We are sheep farmers. If you would just let us stay in the sheepfold, we could...
Absolutely not. I inherited this barn from my sister. I will not let anyone take it from me.
But you are not even using it. You are a fisherman. What use would you have for a sheepfold?
That is none of your business. I will do as I please with my property, and I will do what I must to protect it from raiders.
I will not go anywhere until this old fool comes to his senses. I refuse to send my parents out onto the roads again. I just can't do it. You agreed to help me. So please, convince him to let us stay, and you will get your reward.
What's it to you if I use that sheepfold or not? That has nothing to do with it. That pile of rubble is mine. That woman has no right to stay there and is making a fuss. I'll pay you handsomely if you make her leave.
Yeah.
Huh. But if you want to buy the sheepfold, that's a whole other story. That pile of rubble is all your... or theirs, for all I care.
Has he accepted? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You cannot imagine what this new home means for the three of us. Please, accept this as a token of our gratitude. I have to go. I must tell my parents the wonderful news. They will be thrilled.
Alright. So, much more positive refugee quest. And I'd very much like to keep looking around, because I'm pretty sure there are other quests that kind of branch out what happens in Tiltron. I'm not entirely sure which side is, like, good. I think the answer is, like, neither side is, like, objectively good. There's going to be iffy people on both sides. Refugee leaders caught wind of our actions. Wishes to meet us. I bet that's the dude that might send us on a rescue mission for the other guy. But we can also go here, because I think she... Oh, random hemp. Sick. I need that for rope. Do we have any more? No.
My daughter told me everything. I know what you did for us, and I will never forget it. I am terribly sorry to have to ask after all you've done for us, but we still need materials.
Wood. I'll take a mutton stew.
You are ever so generous. Oh, I haven't been this happy since the beginning of the war.
why the beginning of the war? I'm assuming she really means like before the war, but the beginning of the war sounds kind of, Alright, so we have Wedge, our destroyer. I'm going to give him yet more strength because it's cheap and it's good. And then I'm actually probably gonna wait. I should have tested her deflection. Because can I use that every round? Can I use that every couple of rounds? I'm not sure. Anyway, other things to say about Wartales before we go further. Let's see. I think the group's got to be here. It's probably in the Pedro Mountain mine, which actually might not be bad for me. I could definitely use some more mines. Yes, raiders. It's level 2. I think I'll be fine. I guess I'll save beforehand. I'm only going to get like partway through this fight, I think, as I do my outro. So, what else is there for me to say? No, not really that much. The only thing I didn't really show was the customizable difficulty options and like an actual Iron Man mode. So if you guys want to pick this up and play this yourselves, you can actually... Ooh, Biggs, Wedge. Wedge goes here. There's 3 in this direction. Biggs has got this sword. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Oh, right. The one point I wanted to make. Who's next? These. Okay. Because if I go right here, I can set them both on fire. Yes! Okay, I guess we're just going to taunt that guy, because we can't do any more. But one of the things I was going to compliment for this game is it has a really good setup. How would I describe it? Oh, I'm on fire too. Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh well. Okay, so I want to do a defensive stance. Oh. That's the downer with defensive stance. It takes the place of my attack action. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. This person's engaged in melee combat. I'm gonna make it so the rocks fall on him. Okay, we can't do anything else. Not there, at least. You know what? We're just gonna finish this battle. I was hoping to not. And yeah, it's just hit him with that. Can't do much else. Hopefully Biggs will be fine. Targeting. Yeah, that fire is kind of annoying. Oh, please. No. I mean, it's fine. Oh, shoot. That's some big damage right there. Okay, so I'm gonna give that guy a poke, interrupt him, so he can't hit me at all. And then I think we'll just sit here and wait. We're gonna actually have to worry about Biggs on this one. But one of the things I was going to say that I really like about this game... I can only hit that guy. I could... We have a lot of points here. Here's an option. Didn't kill him. Or, no we did. Lucky me. And we're not engaged in combat, so we can actually just move over here where he can't hit me. Sick. That fire hurts, though. Okay, what else do we have? We have a protective strike, but I should probably move on one of these characters. My spearman hasn't done anything. We could just... No, I don't want to move closer. Those rocks are spooky and could do a lot of damage to me. So I'm not even going to think about it. But I like how fast these battles are. I was complimenting that earlier. But this game's, like, it goes really quickly. And so I don't have to feel like I'm spending 15-20 minutes on one long drawn-out fight. You don't have to worry about cover mechanics. I don't even know if you can miss, generally. Let's see, do we want to do a riposte? Nah. I'll have to see if I can respec at some point. I could see that actually being pretty useful. Okay, let's actually do a rallying cry. Give them the boost. And give him the old poke. Perfect. Okay, do we do anything else? Nah, just free points. Yeah, we'll have to heal a little bit. And I think the fights are going to get longer. I think that is going to be one of the downsides here. Well, I could do that, but I kind of don't want to. Because this guy's going to attack at some point. We're still very much on fire. I want to take more damage than I already have. So I could taunt, weaken, let's just destabilize him. And then just finish him off. Yeah, Biggs actually did fine. The other reason why I wanted to do that was for the galvanization. If the skill is used and moves the opponent. Okay, so I have to actually use a movement tech for that. Well, he doesn't have any of those. Let's see. Demoralize, let them run, never. Okay, we also have a weakening blow. Yeah, you know what? We're going to be resting soon anyway. So we can just do a wrath. Perfect. And just rack up the individualized EXP on some of these characters. But I'm glad I waited. I'm glad I waited. Loot that armor, get some influence, some EXP. And we've cleared out the mine, so we can pick out some... Oh, we don't have a miner. Yeah, we're going to need that. Place your cursor on the mining circle, left click. Okay. There are a lot of professions here. Oh, I see. It has to be on the circle. That's neat. We have a lot of iron in here, but it's worth it. We needed it anyway. I am gonna have to go get me some new characters, though. Okay, he's now a minor apprentice. Let's see, is that something I can get here? No, those are all just crafting materials. So it looks like he just gets better the more I do this. But, like I said, I need iron. But yeah, how many different professions have we even seen today? I know there's also fishing, which we haven't tried yet. There we go. Well, now I have enough iron to probably outfit myself with some pretty sweet gear. Whenever I get to that point, which we're going to need to do sooner than later. I might even want to head for the refugee leader to get to that point. I also wonder if that restocks ever. It should, hopefully. Because I would like to be able to get a reasonable quantity of iron. What is this? The Brotherhood Training Grounds. I'm going to take an ogle, but I really should stop. Okay, so what can I interact with? Alt. So it's actually just this guy.
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight, don't be afraid to teach them new skills. We can help you with that. For a price.
So these are expensive, but useful. Because we can learn Taunt, we can learn Wrath, we can learn a bunch of things. We can also upgrade? Oh, we can also do a weapon upgrade.
If one of your companions doesn't carry their weight.
Cool, but I'm too poor. So we'll just leave that alone. Seriously, there are so many different ways to engage with this game. I'm actually pretty thrown off by that. I wonder if those are gatherers. Oh, that's probably where I buy resources. Hello? Hello? Dang it. I wanted to talk to those characters, but instead my character is like, ooh, but what if... Oh, place in camp. Oh, but I can't do anything with it because we also don't have a cook yet. Haha, I was wondering about that. It's fine. It's fine. There's so many things to do, so many things to see, and so many different ways to engage with this game, but it's fine. For now, though, let's see. I'll just go for a Valorous Duel. Let's see. And this is Biggs. I'm gonna try and go for Valorous Chain. Because I want him to hit a bunch of things at once. Health and capacity, it's tempting. Yeah, we'll just do it. It'll save me some money, and some extra HP is probably a good idea. Anything else to do? Kind of. Yeah, we don't have any cooks. I need more characters, and I don't think my horse can cook. So why don't we move them over here? Don't think I have any other crafting. Oh, well, I can make some rope. Make a second. I really need to end this video, but I'm having a good time. Tinker's Apprentice, so that probably gets us some more recipes to be found in here. And there's the cooking pot. Yep. So there's all sorts of things that I could maybe learn. Saddlebags, we've already made torches. Looks like a lot of these recipes I'm gonna have to learn by just doing. Ooh, workshop? And a better campfire. Or no. It's not a better campfire, it's the same campfire, it's just how you can farm more happiness. I gotcha. Well, unfortunately a workshop. Dismantle low-value weapons, armor, and accessories to gain crafting components. Oh, but alas, no wood. That's fine. For now, though, it's just rest. We've got carcasses and wolves. And a lot of pork. Yeah, I'll take it. And then, did we have to pay my people? I don't know. Anyway, I guess one last thank you to Shiro Games for sponsoring this video. It was a ton of fun. And, ooh, what does he have to say? We can talk to him? Oh, no. I'm supposed to be ending this video. Oh, we can also change how this works. Became a mercenary to travel the world and slay bandits, not break stones and cook all day. Come on, what's with this group? Celebrate this success. We get 3 extra happiness plus a relationship with close companions. We could show off in front of the group to gain more influence, but some fatigue. I'm gonna try the relationship, because that did give me more influence, because just, it spills over. Rad. It wasn't quite as much, but I think it's worth it. Okay, and we are good to continue exploring, but I should probably end. So, I guess with all of this said, if you've liked this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I need to get out of here. So, I guess with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.